Hey, thanks for checking out this YouTube video on Mornings with Lone Star's YouTube page. Coming up is going to be an interview I did on Lone Star Community Radio with my morning show, Mornings with Lone Star. Just want to remind you folks, you can tune in every weekday morning on irlonestar.com worldwide and locally on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, 2 Mornings with Lone Star. I do a weekly show every morning with music, traffic, fun interviews. Just check it out. That's going to be from 8 to 10 a.m. every weekday morning, irlonestar.com. If you want to be a guest, contact me, dick@irlonestar.com. Hope to hear from you, and hopefully you enjoy this interview. Special guest in the studio. Welcome to Mornings with the Lone Star, hanging out in the IR Lone Star studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Got my coffee from Conroe Coffee, who's actually our morning sponsor here on Mornings with the Lone Star. So if you are looking for a pick-me-up any time of the day in downtown Conroe, come to Conroe Coffee. There we go. That was my shout-out to those folks. And one person who doesn't need a pick-me-up is Cody Spence of All-Star Catering, and he's in the studio with me. And, Cody, it's always nice to see you. You come in every once in a while, update us about what's going on with the catering world and also with the wedding world. And now that you've, gone through all of that, we can talk about other stuff. There we go. All-Star Catering, cateringbyallstar.com. And
Hello.
I'm just kidding with you, man. But it's good to have you back in the studio.
Good to be back.
You doing okay these days?
Yeah, man. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and we always run into each other, but it's not. We don't get to hang out, and so this is the greatest excuse to get to hang out with Catering Cody. You're still going by that name on the social web, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing you do well is you are on social media. So if people want to follow you on, what are the platforms you're on right now? You got Facebook, you got Instagram,
Pinterest,
and Pinterest, is that really social media?
Oh, yeah.
How is it? Can you interact with one another through Pinterest?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How do you interact?
Well, you pin on boards. You can share pins, things like that. You can leave messages, things like that.
Oh, so you can talk to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually one of the biggest platforms for wedding industry.
Okay, because people share ideas and people are just literally sitting there all day.
The key term is Pinstabook.
Pinstabook?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I see. That's one thing I always be worried about if the lady I'm dating has a huge Pinterest profile.
Yeah. Hey, honey, can we go to Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and Michael's and Hobby Lobby? Because I saw this thing on Pinterest that we can make for, the house with things around the house.
But basically all I'm doing is gathering the tools for you to make it. And then when we get home, you make this. And then it has no instructions. It's just a picture.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that how Pinterest works? There's not any instructions?
Well, it'll link you to a
hopefully
a Facebook or a website that'll hopefully show you how to do it. Sometimes it's just a list of things.
That's great.
Yeah, I actually make stuff off Pinterest. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Every time I see it, I'm like, that looks really great, but it doesn't tell you how to do it. So it's just kind of like
it never turns out.
It basically shows me other people more talented than I am.
Yeah, basically.
And that's it.
That's exactly.
So Catering Cody is your handle on the internet.
Correct.
And you're always talking about wedding stuff or
wedding stuff. What's going on? I like business motivational stuff.
You're part of the Young Woodlands.
Woodlands Young Entrepreneur
You have a really cool
Networking
acronym for it. That's
hashtag TWIEN.
Yeah.
Twin.
Y'all meet once a month.
Yeah, once a month.
Once a month,
mm-hmm. And then there's separate groups within the networking. There's a women's initiative, accountability group, things like that.
Do y'all mimic that stuff off of self-help groups?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge, anyways.
Because don't they have accountability groups in AA?
Well, this is more of a business accountability group. Great question.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
But
what else is going on, man? That's pretty. That was a bad joke, so we got to move on.
Yeah, terrible joke. Bad joke. Anyways, moving on. No, man. I since the last time I've been on, let's see here. Bought a house.
Oh, geez.
Found out a week after moving into the house that my wife and I are having a kid. And
so you push fast forward.
Yeah, basically. You know what?
Button.
We just figured we'd get it all done at once. Yeah. Why not? Just throw it in there.
They didn't have that on Pinterest, did it? It's like, how do you have a life?
No, and the instructions to life guide that I use on a regular basis.
Well, you think
it didn't have that in there.
The owner of the mail, your dad, would be able to pass something on. He's just like, good luck.
Are you kidding me? He is so excited, man. He was so...
Is this his first grandbaby?
This is, yeah.
Oh, of course he is, though.
So he is just over the moon, man. I tell you what. But,
How about you? You over the moon?
Oh, yeah, big
Pluto
time.
over Pluto. You have to be a little bit more than him, right?
Yeah, Pluto's not a real planet, man.
I didn't know that. I think they reinstated it.
Huh?
I think they I don't know why we even have a debate about this, but they're debating again to reinstate it.
Really?
I think. Well,
I still
man,
love you, Pluto.
Can you trust? Can you trust the internet? I don't know. Let's see.
Oh no.
But
Science.
congratulations on that. That's great, man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a baby girl.
Okay.
Or she is a baby girl. She's not going to be. And
You didn't ask the doctor. Is it too late to change?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a great time period to live in? And probably like 50 years or from now, it's like, can we change it back? Is that possible?
Like a vending machine.
I had this epiphany of like,
press the button. that baby pops out. Has 73 options for all the genders out there.
All right, so if you had to choose the perfect baby, what would it be? If you go to that's what happens. You're gonna go to Pinterest, and it's gonna be baby options, and like, what do you want your kid to be?
Stewie from Family Guy. He's very ambitious.
Okay, this is gonna be like kind of painful for your wife, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because of the football head.
Yeah, there is always a C-section.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But congratulations, man. Do you have a name picked out?
Yep, Lindley Claire Spence.
So Lindley.
Linley, Linley.
Oh, so no D. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All
Lindley.
right. That's a nice name. Anything special behind that name? Or
I came up with it. That's about as special.
That's about as special as you can get with
Yeah,
stuff,
well, it stems from the name Kinley. And if we had a boy, the name would have started with a L. So we wanted the letters to match. So out of Kinley was born Lindley.
So you're saying you're going to tell your daughter you wish you were a boy because we chose this other name first?
No, it's just the first name that came to us. We always kind of believed that. By the way, Sir Richard over here has just the biggest grin on his face because he knows he's just stirring the pot over there.
I'm getting you, man. I'm getting you. Don't worry about it. But again, on a serious note, congratulations. And this is a great area to raise your kids.
Yeah.
So that's
recently
exciting.
announced that it was the fastest growing city in the U.S., man.
Yeah. Well, see, what's funny is when the U.S. Census Bureau releases that information, I don't know if it's good or bad.
What do you mean?
Well,
elaborate.
Because you could see it being a great thing for business, and it's a great thing for growth of the population. But what about those the get off my lawn guys? They don't want more people here, right?
I mean, that's what you have gated communities for.
That's where we should shove them. And just
just gated. I mean,
that's what April Sounds used to be. And
yeah,
now,
right.
Is that what
no
it is?
kidding, man. Let's just put them all out in Walden because. Literally, besides people that live there, nobody actually goes to Walden.
With all the, what we should do is do a vote over with all the young realtors in the professionals network and say what new area can we call the shove them the here area, and then they can figure it out.
Geriatric acres.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
But no, I'm very excited when they said that because I had a lot of people who I've known throughout the years message me and say congratulations, and I'm like, I've worked so hard for this.
It's all me, boys. It's all me.
But I'm very excited because it is a new frontier for Conroe and Montgomery County. So I mean, it's one of those things that I imagine the real estate market's going a little crazy right now just because of that.
I would assume so, and on top of which, it makes the road issues that much more important.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Well, I think the most important issue right now, maybe as a county, we could buy the Rockets and move them up here.
You know what? I was thinking about getting a bunch of friends together. And
the city should. We're spending all this money on stuff. Why can't we just buy the
Conroe Houston Rockets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
The Conroe Rockets.
Hey, can we get that message out to Mayor Toby, pal?
No, we would be the trees.
Huh?
Isn't that the Conroe symbol is the tree?
No, man, the Conroe Railroad, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure
on the Centennial, it was the
railroad,
train.
the switch over here. But
yeah,
so we'd be the railroads,
or we'd be called the Conroe Switch.
We would have a cool. We already have that though. They would have a huge issue next door because I'm pretty sure that's their name, the hair salon.
I'm pretty sure the Rockets could afford to buy out that name.
It would be a big dispute. It'd be all in the Courier. But we're going to take a quick break, Cody. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get back to having some more fun. I'm with Cody Spence, All-Star Catering. All your catering needs, big, small, people, who cares? They serve it. Catering by allstar.com. We'll be right back here on Mornings with Lone Star.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Between the Crichton Theater and the Owen Theater, Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with tasty treats and Italy's favorite coffee. Have your favorite coffee or just have a midday snack be personally delivered to you at any location in downtown Conroe. All you have to do is call 936 Conroe C or 936-266-7632.
We'd like to thank our sponsor at Conroe Coffee for supporting Mornings with Lone Star and Lone Star Community Radio. Don't forget to check them out online at conroecoffee.com. Here on Lone Star Community Radio, irlonestar.com, hanging out with Cody Spence, Catering Cody from All Star Catering or cateringbyallstar.com, having some fun, talking, just like friends, because we are
random stuff.
Friends. We have been friends for at least 4 years. I think that's Facebook hasn't told me yet. Yeah. So we don't know when the official
hadn't got
day
an update.
is.
I think we're in between years.
In between years. It was funny. We were talking about Facebook off the air, and there's some talk about doing ads and messaging and different ways they change stuff that pisses people off all the time. But do you think this messaging ad service they're going to run is going to be the one thing that turns people off Facebook?
No, I mean it's going to take a lot more than that to turn
what do you think
people
it's going to take?
I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg supported Hillary Clinton, so I'm not really sure much more it could take.
Politics
to get
aside,
people
are
off.
allowed to have a choice, right? So you can't hate them for actually choosing something, right? But you can also choose not to use his product.
Of course.
Because
and that was meant to be more of a joke than I feel like you took it. But
did he support? I have no idea. I know that he's building a wall at his house. I have been reading that.
But he doesn't support walls on the border.
He doesn't support wall. I knew that was kind of funny. But
no, I don't think it's going to be the one thing to turn people off. I think less people will use Messenger.
Dude, I don't even use Messenger, though.
I know, and that's saying something because a lot of people don't use Messenger. But I can't stand the thing that pops up because those little red tags that pop up on your iPhone when you have a notification? I can't stand those on my phone. I don't know why. It's like a pet peeve. Like whatever it is, I have to go fix it.
Turn them off. I turn all of them off.
I know, but I have so much social media going for the company and stuff that I have to leave them on.
Can you imagine being a social media person for, like, say,
a corporation?
Okay, let's do this. Let's imagine if Donald Trump truly does use his Twitter by himself. Do you think his phone is just like ding, 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 like it will not stop? I think if he turned it on, say he's like, all right, just for fun, I want to turn off all the notifications on and turn all the sounds on, and puts his phone down.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it'll have a good Christmas tune to it.
It would not turn off. How long do you think it would go for? I think it'd go for forever.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it would be nonstop being the president. No doubt.
I wonder what the stats are on that. How many people reply or talk to him on Twitter?
I don't know.
Even if
but
he didn't say anything.
I'm sure it says on there. I'm sure you can go on there and figure it out.
That'd be funny. Because I can't imagine being anybody popular in the sense of, millions of followers and just the messages you have to go through.
Yeah.
And no wonder you hire people to do it.
Yeah, right? No kidding. But no, what I was going to say is when you add a friend on Facebook, now it sends you a message saying you're now connected with this person.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Well, they're trying to encourage you to talk to them. But I don't want to talk to you.
Facebook's not for talking to people. It's for stalking folks.
Is that what you think it's for?
Yeah, it's for stalking folks and finding businesses.
Okay. I like your attitude. Is that what you wake up every morning?
Yep.
You have a roll of a dice. I'm gonna stalk, or I'm gonna find a business.
That's it. Yeah. Dude, how about OJ?
Do you find it kind of odd that they streamed it? Like, do people not get enough of OJ?
Do I find it odd?
Do you think he got paid for that?
Does it surprise me? No.
Do you think he got kickbacks for that?
No.
Because I feel like that's an invasion of privacy.
Honestly, I think OJ should stay in jail forever, not because of what he did to get into jail, not because he killed his wife and her friend, but because he made the Kardashians famous.
He did do that, didn't he?
Yeah. He should stay in jail forever for that. My wife will disagree,
That's
but
a lot of like self-meditation right there. That's kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you like where I'm going with that?
I go with that. No, I found it really odd that you could live stream his parole hearing. And I'm going like, man, he's got to be being paid for this. Because why on earth, if I'm sitting there going on parole, why would I want other people to watch it?
Right.
And I wonder what the rules are. If there's a lawyer out there, and if it's like it's public domain to do, are parole hearings public domain? Can you like go to the courthouse and be like, I want to watch this?
I think so.
Because you can't just go watch people die, can you? Like you have to be invited for that.
No, you have to buy tickets on Ticketmaster.
Well, I'm curious. I don't really know because we still have capital punishment
I think
here in
you
Texas.
have to be. I think you have to be invited.
Okay, that's a weird invite. You're not on the list, sir.
Oh, hey, baby, what was in the mail today? Oh, we got 3 invitations: one for a bridal shower, one for a baby shower, and one for a killing.
Yeah, man, that'd be so nice. We need to get a lawyer. Do you have any lawyer friends in your network?
Yeah.
So we need to get them on, and we need to ask these important questions.
No. Right?
I mean, imagine the Groupon deals you could do.
Yeah, the shower thoughts. Ask them all the shower thoughts.
Yeah, because the OJ thing really does, because everybody who responds to it on social media today, it's like he just deserves to die because he killed. I mean, people believe he killed these people, but this had nothing to do with that. This had something to do with him for some reason trying to get his stuff back that I guess he sold or someone stole, or no one knows the real story behind it.
Yeah, it I don't know. It's kind of cloudy. I really don't care.
What it reminds me of, if you listen to some of the quotes he says, like they asked him, like, why did you do this? He said because he just wanted to get his stuff back. But what's strange to me is when you're at the mercy of the court, you think you would kind of just try to placate to what you think they want to hear, because you don't want to be in jail anymore. I would be like, well, I did it because I wanted I wanted my stuff back. I would say, like, I just was in a wrong state of mind at the time, and I made the wrong choice.
Yeah, you would think you would do that, but OJ's frame of mind is about as far from normal as you possibly
especially
can get.
Given the circumstance that he got. He might have gotten away from murder. I mean, you got away.
Yeah, I mean, you get away with murder, dude. Why would we lie about anything else? Like, yeah, I got away with murder. I'm good.
Yeah,
like I'll just tell the truth from now on.
But no, it just kind of blew my mind. I was like, all right, this guy clearly has an ego. I like it, and I don't like it at the same time.
Have you seen the FX TV show, The People versus O.J. Simpson?
No, I haven't. I heard good things about it.
It's pretty darn good, but it really lays it out on how the whole thing went.
Because at that time we were in elementary school. I think at that time.
Yeah, it was in '94.
And I'll never forget when we were in school and the teachers were watching.
Mm-hmm.
It was a TV fiasco. And I'm like, why are we not? Why are we watching this?
ESPN actually has a 30-30 that is about all the things in sports that were happening that day when the Bronco chase was happening,
and how everyone was watching the Bronco chase.
Like Arnold Palmer's last time, like at the Masters or something like that. Yeah, it was. I mean, but there was like 10 big sporting events happening that day.
I guess that shows everybody the power of live TV news coverage, and that's why they gave birth to these CNN's, Fox News, 24-hour news things, because they're just waiting for that one instance of, let's just keep the cameras rolling on OJ.
Yeah.
That's actually, now I answer my own question. That's why they streamed the parole, because people can't get enough of OJ. I wonder how many people they had watching that.
People can't get enough of other people's business.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Okay. Well, what they need to have John Madden come back, and he'll be the person who dictates the OJ hearings and stuff.
Yeah. I wish I could do a John Madden voice, because I would do it right now.
That'd be very entertaining. But I'm hanging out with Catering Cody, All-Star Catering Company. We're just shooting the stuff over here on Mornings with Lone Star. Hope you're enjoying your morning. Join in on the conversation, Mornings with Lone Star on Facebook. Let us know what you think. We're going to take a quick music break.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Between the Crichton Theater and the Owen Theater, Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with tasty treats and Italy's favorite coffee. Have your favorite coffee or just have a midday snack be personally delivered to you at any location in downtown Conroe. All you have to do is call 936 Conroe C or 936-266-6000. 7632.
We'd like to thank our sponsor at Conroe Coffee for supporting Mornings with Lone Star and Lone Star Community Radio. Don't forget to check them out online at conroecoffee.com. All right, we're interrupting the show. That's right. Just to remind you, this is Dick. Hope you're enjoying the interview, all that good stuff. I want to let you know my morning show live every weekday. IRLoneStar.com worldwide and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. Where I'm on every morning from 8 to 10. Weather, traffic, news, interviews, music, anything about Montgomery County. Mornings with Lone Star every weekday morning, 8 to 10. We'll get back to the interview right about now. Mornings with Lone Star here on IRLoneStar.com, 9:49. We're going to be wrapping up Mornings with Lone Star with my special guest, Cody, Catering Cody of All-Star Catering. All your catering needs, go online and contact them, cateringbyallstar.com. They have Facebook. They have a phone number. If you want me to read out the phone number, that's 936-228-0440.
Boom.
And, yeah, there we go. We always got to do the plugs real quick so we can get back to the real stuff. We got Dunkirk opening up this weekend, man, and I know our movie podcast, our movie show we do every Thursday, we're really excited about
I gotta get on that show, dude. I didn't even...
You really should.
Oh my goodness, I'm a movie buff.
We had a really interesting guy, a young guy who graduated from John Cooper, who's going to UT Film, and he's crowdfunding, trying to make the best movie ever made. That's the title of the movie.
Nice.
So if anyone knows of a parking garage that he can use, he's looking to use a parking garage. It takes place on top of a parking garage, the whole movie. So it's
like phone booth.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's an ambitious project. So I was kind of excited to see what's gonna happen.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm gonna do my credit. I think I'm gonna do the $10 donation to him so I can get. He gives you a credit in the film.
Oh, nice.
And you can choose whatever you want to be called. So I'm
Chalupa Batman.
Well, no, I'm gonna be Dick Butt Trumpet. I told you about yesterday.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my.
Yeah, Dick Butt Trumpet. Yeah.
That's gonna be the credited name, and I'm gonna have a laugh every time I watch it.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so Dunkirk's opening. I'm excited about that. Christopher Nolan's a really good director. I think.
He is, man. He's made a lot of some of my favorite movies. Obviously, the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception. I love Inception. A lot of people don't like it. They're like, it's boring, it's slow. I'm like, I love that movie.
Well, what's funny about if you look at his timeline, it just keeps getting better. Because he started with some standard thrillers like Insomnia, worked with good actors there.
Unbreakable.
And then, he didn't do Unbreakable.
Oh, wait, no, he didn't do Unbreakable. That was
Memento and Following. If you've ever seen Following, you should check that movie out. It's a black
Yes.
and white film. It's kind of a creepy film. Memento's really good, too.
Uh-huh.
But then it went up right when Batman Begins, then The Prestige.
I love The Prestige.
And then, So I'm excited about Dunkirk. And then outside that,
the new trailer for the new Saw just got released.
yeah, everyone here, all the interns here are really into that kind of stuff.
I'm not. I watched like the first two, and after the needle pit, I was done.
Just because it's gruesome?
No, just the needle pit. Oh, being stuck by there's something like 120,000 needles in that pit.
Because that's the whole premise of those movies, right? It's like the worst ways to die creatively.
No, the whole premise of the movies is to be thankful for the life you have.
Really?
Because you never know when you're going to die. And how bad do you want to live?
Okay, so
that's the whole premise of the movies.
Okay, well maybe I should watch them. Not really, but I don't
Tune in next week for Psychology with Cody.
Yeah. Well, it's 9:52, man. I hope you have a good. We got any plans for the weekend outside of?
Yeah, we're actually going up to Fort Worth to visit her family. They're throwing us a baby shower. I'm gonna get a little golf in. I always try to get in some golf, and I'm gonna do that. And then we'll be back Sunday, and then back to work, man. Preparing for the upcoming wedding season.
So when does wedding season start for you?
About mid-September.
Mid-September, and then it runs all the way to when?
Pretty much first week of December, and then Christmas season starts for us. And that's a hustle because all this, like half the stuff we get comes in last minute.
That's usually how it happens, I imagine, every time, except weddings, because people plan out weddings way too far
Pretty
in
much,
advance.
yeah, because some boss walks into some secretary's office, goes, hey, we're going to have a Christmas party next week. I need you to put it together.
And Catering by All-Stars there to help.
That's what we're there for, man.
What's Catering by All-Stars special thing going on right now? Y'all are known for Canadian bacon.
No, we're not. We're known for candied bacon.
I don't know why I say Canadian. Who's known for
Dick
Canadian
Butt
bacon?
Trumpet, everybody.
Yeah. But what do y'all still do dinner tonight and all that good stuff?
Yep, we have the dinner tonight casseroles.
So if you're in the Willis area,
and we do have the capability to make those gluten-free. we've actually been playing with that over the last month or so, like
Good.
eating it every day for lunch, like different gluten-free casseroles.
Wait a second. So you're testing them because you need to be gluten free? Is that you find those folks who are celiac and you're like, all right, eat this. Let's see if it works.
Well, mainly my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife.
I like it.
Who's now the vice president of All Star Catering
So
Company.
you could say personally tested on all. These
Yes,
things.
seriously. Hey,
great.
you know what's funny is a lot of the gluten-free stuff is better than the regular stuff. It's crazy.
Well, what are we talking about? Because I've had gluten free like cookies and stuff.
Gluten-free brownies, like homemade gluten-free brownies, are off the chain, dude. I'm telling you right now, they knock real brownies out of the water.
Do y'all make those?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'll make you some, Dick.
Now, you see, y'all make a whole. The thing I'm trying to get with people on the air listening right now, y'all make a whole slew of things. It's dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, you can bring home, make for dinner. I think a dinner of 4, and then is there any bigger? Than
We
that?
have a dinner of 4, dinner of 2, and then we have a casserole menu.
Okay.
Which you just have to email in and ask for.
And that's all online at Catering by All Star.
Mm-hmm. And you can get them in half pans and full pans, and those will feed anywhere between 18 and 21 people for a full pan.
That's cool, man. And then
yeah.
and all your catering needs. And what's
your
the
catering needs.
turnaround? Just curious. Like if I called you today, what's the fastest you could come? Like say I need something tomorrow. That's probably not realistic.
Depends on what it is.
Okay. Well, dinner tonight could be the same day. So
Dinner tonight can be the same day. Casseroles. If you call in the morning and you want to pick it up in the afternoon, it could possibly be the same day. Depends on what we're doing.
Well, you communicate well. That's one thing I like about
Yeah.
Catering by All Star. So it's
Yeah.
you just if you have questions and you have needs, they'll fill the needs the best they can over there at Catering by All Star. So all right, man. Till next time, right?
Yeah. And hey, who did you use for your family reunion?
Catering by All Star.
Catering by All Star. All right. Yeah, he knows some personal experience.
Yeah,
Y'all have a
that's
good
why
one.
he's here. There we go, under the table. 9:55. Cody, enjoy your weekend. Mornings Lone Star is going to be shutting out right now. Coming up next is going to be a little bit of the replay of the Cindy Cochran Show. Coming up after that will be Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arizotti. That's going to be live. And then the Extension Hour, your local Texas A&M Extension office, has a show every Friday at 1 p.m. So stick around. It's 9:56. Let's get back to some music, but after this sponsored message.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of
Thanks for checking out this podcast of Lone Star Community Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station. If you enjoyed this recording, make sure to check out our past shows online at irlonestar.com or their respective video or podcast formats on YouTube, Google Play, or iTunes. If you have any questions regarding the show, either it being about sponsorships or questions for the host, contact the station manager at dick@irlonestar.com or call the station at 936-647-3776. This show is recorded in downtown Conroe, Texas at the Lone Star Community Radio Studios, and Lone Star Community Radio reserves all rights to this recording and images.